Zadfrack, you have no choice in the matter. I am assigning you this case.
Oh, cut me some slack, Judge. The alphabet killer? This is a no-win case and you know it.
Zadfrack, that was a search warrant that I needed to sign related to a notorious drug dealer who the police have been after for years.
Sorry, Judge. Let me just straighten that out for you there. Anyway, as I was saying, I haven't lost a trial yet, and this one's gonna ruin my perfect record.
You're being ridiculous, Zadfrack. No attorney can expect to go through his entire career undefeated. Even the great Vincent wasn't able to do that. Besides, you are obligated by law to uphold your oath to defend your client the best you can.
He's no client. He's a compulsive murderer, a psycho killer. He killed all those college students. He killed the sheriff, for God's sakes. The guy's nuts.
Mr. Zadfrack, we're not going to discuss this any further. Good day.
Very well, then. I'm gonna lose this case. I'll just have to make your job a living hell, Judge.
What's that?
Nothing.
So are you very experienced?
Why, yes, I've battled hundreds of criminal prosecutions.
Damn, were you convicted of any of them?
Excuse me?
Have you ever defended a murder case before?
Once in law school during my mock trial.
Goodbye, optimism.
Derrick, now that I'm your lawyer, there is something we need to talk about. I have personally seen the evidence compiled against you, and I must tell you that it does not look good.
Inexperienced and blind. I like it.
I can tell you right now that they have you nailed on 9 counts of first-degree murder and have strong circumstantial evidence against you in an additional 4 counts.
God damn it, how can they pin 13 murders on me? Where's this supposed evidence?
Well, let's see.
Your car was reported leaving the scene of Sheriff McCulligan's murder shortly after he wrote you 2 traffic tickets, and the gun that was used in that crime was found in your dorm room. That same gun was used on the Kirkfield girl and the Leavenworth guy. Miss Kirkfield, of course, dumped you for Mr. Leavenworth, correct?
Yeah, big deal.
Shortly before this happened, that Jenny girl was brutally stabbed in her dorm room, which is in the same building as yours. This was right after she publicly humiliated you in a bar. I'm noticing a couple of patterns here, Derrick. One is that the murders are committed in alphabetical order, and the other is that every victim has provoked you in some way.
I can explain that.
No need to explain. You're obviously quite popular around campus. You manage the school's basketball team. You have a lot of friends. Have a beautiful girlfriend. There's no way that anyone could mistake you for another person. You're even well known around campus by the nickname Psycho, correct?
Yeah, because I do crazy things.
Exactly. And I think we can use those crazy things to our advantage, my friend.
What do you mean?
Well, since the evidence in this case is so overwhelmingly against you, it would be futile to fight these charges, Derrick. There's only one possible way to avoid the death penalty. The insanity plea.
Inexperienced, blind, and dumb too.
Now you listen to me, Derrick. You have got to plead insanity.
No way. First of all, I'm pretty sure I'm innocent here. Second of all, I know I'm not insane, and a jury will never buy it. I've heard that less than 1% of insanity pleas are successful. I don't like the odds, if you ask me.
Not every case is like yours.
Well, thank God. If that's the case, our courtrooms will be in shambles. What happens if I'm found insane?
You'll be going to a mental institution instead of death row. After being treated there for 1 year, you will be evaluated. All you have to do then is convince them that you're sane. If they say you've been cured, you are eligible to leave. I think.
You think? You mean you don't know?
Take it easy, Derrick. Just have a little faith in me.
Would a lot of faith be too much to ask for?
The trial begins in a week. It is crucial that you play your part well, if you get my drift. So be thinking of insane things, my friend.
I'll start by thinking of the fact that you actually have a law license. Hey, can I go? I guess not.
This trial is called to order. Mr. Zadfrack, you may resume questioning.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to call the defendant, Derrick Joe Ferguson, back to the stand.
Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Ferguson, you are in the controlled environment of a courtroom. Why the umbrella?
I need it for bad luck, Your Honor.
Very well. Proceed.
Thank you, Judge Vendetta. Now, Derrick, the murder of Sheriff Mitch McCulligan. Why on earth would you shoot down one of our society's protectors?
Zadfrack, I don't know if this is Derrick Joe Ferguson or Howling Wolf Ferguson, but I thought I warned you not to let him bring any more of those cursed harmonicas in here.
Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. Derrick, please go on.
Well, I would like to, but I'm out of harmonicas now.
No, I mean, go on about McCulligan's murder.
Okay. After I shot Mrs. Kirkfield and Mr. Leavenworth, I had 3 bullets left in my gun. I was driving when suddenly behind me I saw bright flickering lights. I knew it was some sort of alien hovercraft. I stopped my car and the hovercraft stopped behind me. Just then, an alien with a red face got out and approached my vehicle. I emptied my gun into the alien, took his weapon, and drove home. Now I know what you good people are thinking. I should have reported the UFO sighting.
I believe that's all I have, Your Honor. And I have no further witnesses. The defense rests, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Ferguson, you may step down. The prosecution has previously requested a move to rest on further questioning and has also declined to make a closing argument. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well then. Mr. Zadfrack, would you like to make your closing statement at this time?
Thank you, Your Honor, but the defense is confident in its case and respectfully declines to make a closing argument.
Very well. This court will now recess for jury deliberation.
Great job, Derrick. Things are looking good. I'm really optimistic that they'll find you insane. You were great the whole trial. By the way, I got a phone call last night. The comedy clubs in Las Vegas want to sign you up for the rest of your life when you get out of here.
Hey, terrific. You know, I always want to be a basketball coach. But if that doesn't work out, I can be a comedian instead. I got one for you, Zach. If I was going to be a serial killer, what would be my favorite cereal?
Well, I don't know, what?
Alphabets. Get it?
Yeah, I get it. JKLM. That's hilarious.
Attention, the jury has made a decision. All rise.
So soon? It's got to be insanity, my friend.
Order in the court. Everyone may be seated. Would the defendant please rise? Would the jury foreman please rise and address the decision to the court?
Yes, Your Honor. We, the jury, find the defendant, Derrick Joe Ferguson, to be sentenced.
What? How?
Very well. The penalty phase of this trial will begin in 3 days. Mr. Ferguson, you will be placed in correctional care until that time. This court is adjourned.
You son of a bitch. You said it would work. You made me confess a bunch of murders I didn't even commit. Now I'm gonna die because of you. I hope you die a fucking horrible death, you fucking bloodsucker.
Oh, you were guilty anyway, you weirdo. You deserve to die. You know damn well you did it, and now everybody else does too. Case closed. Why, yes, Mrs. Bates, I would be happy to take your son Norman's case. Oh, anytime. Thank you. Bye-bye. Ah, another day, another hard-earned paycheck.
Who are you?
So long, Dempsey.
Ferguson